So a massive warm welcome to Broadway. So this is in the Cotswolds and we're going to show you around, show you the terrain, where the toilets are, the car park, and this might be one of your stops, and we absolutely love it here. We've chosen the perfect weather. We've come early because it gets really, really busy, like all the Cotswolds, beautiful places. So yes, this might be one of your stops. So let's have a look around Broadway. So this is the car park at Broadway. There's your disabled toilet. So this is probably, I think, the only disabled toilet in the village, so we'll let you know. And there's 3 spaces here. So this is like really early in the morning. This gets absolutely rammed. So please bear that in mind, because you might need to know. So this is a short stay car park. And this is under Whithaven District Council. So blue badge holders can park free of charge. So that's also great. So yeah, it's so we're just going to take you into the town. So when you come over here, what you're going to do is we're just going to head over to that way. So be mindful, there's a lot of cars coming around and they literally come from nowhere. So there's a lot of traffic, and when it gets really busy, there's people, dogs, children, prams, pushchairs, the works. So yeah, what we're going to do is going to go down this little slipway here. So there's this little bit here. They do have steps, but to the right of it, they actually have a walkway. So we're just going to take you through here and take you down to the walkway. So as you come to this bit, there's steps just down there and some lovely shops. So what you do, you go to the right, and there's this lovely ramp, which is really great. So I have Rubik's beside me, so yeah, we can fit through. So that's always good. Broadway is one of our favourite places. It's changed, like all of it, so much over the years, but it's still got that same essence, which is absolutely lovely. So yes, so we're just going to go the ramp down. So this is ideal. We're pushing somebody. I'm just going to turn around and show you. So there's the ramp. So this takes you through the little arcade, which we're just going to go through here. And this has changed so much so as well. There's a lovely little sweet shop there in case you fancy some sweets. And then yeah, these have changed quite a bit over the years too. So yeah, but it's just absolutely lovely. There's a little seating area there, which is great. It's a nice little cafe. So Broadway is absolutely lovely at Christmas. It's beautiful. It's really lovely lit up, and I think Santa was on a double-decker bus, but I don't know if he still does that. But yeah, but look at this. Isn't that just lovely? So we've come early, although the traffic's starting because everybody's rushing to work. There's a Cotswold way, which we can't do, but what we're going to do is we're going to take you to where the dogs can go behind the children's park. So there's a lovely, very famous tea room there. So we're just going to turn around and just show you a little bit there. But isn't that just lovely? Again, this has changed so much. So this is the terrain. Again, absolutely ideal. So basically it's just straight up and back down again. But we wanted to show you what it's like because it's always good to know. I love this house here. I think this was called the Croft Villa or something. We just missed the sign. But yeah, this is really, really lovely. It's a pedestrian crossing, but absolutely glorious. And we've just caught, as I say, early morning, so always a really good time to come if you come in here. So there aren't that many shops that you can get in, but there still are some that you can definitely get in that one. So yeah, we're just going to poodle along here. Absolutely love this place. They've done a great job. Look at that tuk-tuk. That just looks like you wouldn't want to take anything off the display, would you? Because it's so beautiful. So fabulously. Unfortunately, it's got a step going up, but look at this. Isn't that just lovely? So you can sit outside here and have a drink. So you can park on the sides. There is one disabled spot further up, but if you have a wheelchair accessible vehicle, be mindful of that because it's not easy to get out of it if you're coming from the back of it. So you might want to think about that. So yeah, we're just going to carry along here on this lovely little street as everybody gets ready to open up for business. So we're just going along the high street. It's just really lovely. You see the sun, you can't see behind me because the sun's shining so much, but that's just lovely. So yeah, this is lovely any time of year. Look at this for a display. Cotswold chocolate, and there's access in there, so that's just great. I love it when they have access. But isn't that, whatever the weather, that's just great. Again, it's a bit tight in there, but they always have a fantastic display. And at Christmas especially, it's absolutely beautiful. So we're just going to carry along here, past the number 53. And I want to go and take you to the children's park. So just behind that, there's a little bit where you can let your dog off lead, and especially if they get fed up with the people. So we're just going to head round. Look at that lovely Cotswold stone. And the Cotswold Way basically goes behind the park area and through the fields. So yeah, this is just lovely. Again, perfect terrain. And just look at these beautiful, beautiful houses. It's absolutely stunning. So we're going to carry on here and we're going to take you to the kiddie area. Oh, there's a lovely horse there in the sunshine. So just as you get to here, you'll see the activity park and the picnic area. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn right into here. But we're not going to do it for a minute because somebody's on a horse. I can hear it. So we can turn around and see them. You see, everything happens in Broadway. That's lovely, isn't it? Look, we're going to see it cantering along. Good morning. Oh, such a lovely lady. So everything happens in Broadway. So yeah, we're going to go up here. So this is a bit gravelly, but again, doable. This is the Millennium Gardens to the right. Just there. But we're going to carry along here, along this pathway. Again, it's quite hidden, so if you don't know it's here, but that's what we do on my channel. We let you know what is around and what you can do and where you can go. So we're just going to get into the sunshine because it's a little bit nippy in the shade. Again, a little bit narrow here. Rubes luckily is used to walking beside me, thank goodness. So here we come to this beautiful opening, and this is what I want to show you. So if you have any little people with you and we come to Broadway, you might not know, or you might, there's this amazing area for children. That's just incredible, isn't it? We absolutely think that's amazing. So you can get through the gate there and go onto the fields and onto the Cotswold Way. Don't you wish you were a child again? So yeah, so this basically, because I can't get on the field, it literally does like, goes in one side and comes out the other. But this is just nice to let your dogs off a lead. And why not? Because you can. And that's, look at the beauty of the Cotswolds. Just absolutely stunning. So we just love it here at Broadway. Again, it could be one of your choices. If you're coming through the Cotswolds, you might like to stop and have a drink and have a little poodle here, because there's quite a few places that you can't let dogs off lead. So if you do have a dog, you might find it somewhere suitable, or you just might find it's somewhere you have any anxiety, or you just want to get away from everybody. This is a really great little area because not many people don't, well, obviously the locals do, not many people know about this bit. But we found it and we just absolutely love it, because could you not? Look at all this. So we're just continuing to go along here. So please also be mindful when this has been raining, it gets really damp and muddy, as you'd expect. So at the moment we've had lots of dry weather. Who knew that England could have a whole week of dry weather? So that's the reason why it's so green, obviously. So yeah, this is just absolutely stunning. And they've planted some more trees, so but yeah, lovely, just absolutely lovely. So over that direction's Broadway Tower, so you'll probably see loads of walkers coming and having a drink in the village. just absolutely lovely. Yeah, so this bit is a little bit bumpy, but again doable. So, but it's just so nice to get out of the way of everybody. Although there's nobody here yet because they're still waking up and having breakfast. But they will. They so will. By the time we get to the main street, I bet they'll all be there. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn left through here, which will bring us gradually around to the main road. So yeah, this is the way we've just come. And we're just going to head to the right of the kiddie area and head alongside it. So this obviously can be quite muddy. As you can see, there's a few tree roots, but look at that lovely stonework. Isn't that just lovely? There's a stile. I bet there's a few adults go on that. Not that they would tell us. So we'll just carry along here. So as you've come from here, what you do is you go down the lane, which takes you to the main road at the end, which you can see. And then what we're going to do, we're going to head down left into the town. So as you come here, it does say the public footpath and the toilet. So this is the roundabout that you probably come to. And if you turn just down there, there's a long stay. But we're going to turn back into the village and head back down this way. So we're just going to carry along here. Again, perfect terrain, perfect weather, perfect company with me and my assistant's dog Rubik's, all recently retired. So we're just going to carry along here. I absolutely love these lamps. So yeah, this is literally, you can go up and down. There's also a supermarket that's hidden between the alleyways. So I'll show you that in case you're here on holiday and you might like to have a look. But look at those, aren't they just absolutely lovely? So yeah, there's something about the Cotswolds. It's just got that je ne sais quoi. It's a lovely interior shop. Look, you can even stretch out there. Beautifully done. It's so nice. So yeah, this is just lovely. This is one of my favourite shops. And they've got a nice little ramp in. And it goes right the way back. It's absolutely lovely. It says dogs must be carried. I don't think my dog will fit. But yeah, this is just absolutely lovely. There's so much to see. So yeah, lots of outside seating. There is a ramp in here, so you can get in there. But again, sometimes it's all very well getting in, but can you turn around is normally the problem. So yeah, there's a nice little courtyard. There's wedding dresses there. So yeah, this is just really lovely. This is the Ligon Arms. This is one of the very renowned hotels in this beautiful, beautiful Broadway. I'm going to show you where the shop is. So if as you come down here where this beautiful horse structure is, if you come down this little way here, again, it's quite hidden. It's not really well known. Obviously the locals know, but I want to just take you down here because there's a few other shops. Also, there's a co-op. Again, we're just coming down this little lane. So just be mindful when you come along here, there's a lot of cars and they're all doing their own little thing. So I'm just going to take you around here. So it's almost impossible to get through there. So you're going to have to go up this curb. I want to show you the entrance here. But it's lovely in there, really nice. Brilliant wide entrance, I love that. So we're just going to carry on round and I just want, yeah, they do have disabled parking. So basically you've got disabled parking, but it's not wide enough. So they have this, yeah, it's just an average car parking space with a disabled sign on it. So unfortunately that happens quite a lot. So this takes us back up the high street. I don't know if you can see right at the very top in the very, very background is Broadway Tower. So yeah, it's lovely. So that's the bit that we drove in to go to the car park, which is just there. So I just wanted to show you on here is one of the oldest wisterias, and when this is out, this is absolutely spectacular. But look at how thick that is. It just must be the most famous. Oh, you can see a little bit of the buds coming out. This is probably one of the most famous. There's some more there. Wisterias. Isn't that just absolutely fantastic? So thank you for joining us here at Broadway. It's just such a lovely place and we've really enjoyed it here, and of course we've had the weather, which is even better. So this might be one of your stops, and if not, then you might find something else that we've put up that it suits you better. So until then, take care. Bye from Broadway.